Hello everyone. It's day 29. I started work at ICI on India's Independence Day, 15th August 1966. I had taken my suitcase, packed up everything from Liverpool to Blackburn. Blackburn was a nice place then, and mind you, I stayed there for 50 years, I should know. Anyway, from Blackburn I used to catch a bus early morning to reach for 7:30 in at the works. And the foreman was a nice gentleman. He showed me around. He showed me, because I was an expert on pneumatics, he showed me the machines that has to be started up. There were 24 biped machines, and all of them were stopped because there was nobody to do it. One point up for me, I haven't started on the biped yet, but I'll tell you something else. After my first day was training, they were teaching me how to unscrew some of the punch. They're known as punches that goes up and down making pellets. And they showed me how a person was showing me how to get the machine cleaned every time it's due for a clean and all that. I had to go and work with another fitter because I'm supposed to go on shift, and I was dreading that shift job. It was okay. There was an old man. He went with him, and then he took me around, and there was a place where there was a pipe that it wasn't working, and he just took his hammer and hammered it, and he said, "Good, it's working now." And that was the kind of job I was supposed to do. Not in my Nelly. Then, after a while, I started picking up everything, all the jobs for all the catalyst. There are different type of catalyst, and there were some were known as brown and alumina and all that sort of catalyst. But the thing is, the chief engineer there was a chap who was a pilot in one of these Second World War pilot, and he was shot down, and he became a hero. Why can a person become a hero when his carelessness made being shot down? And such a person was taken by ICI and made into a chief engineer there. I'm more qualified than him, but skin is brown. He was white supremacy there. So anyway, he didn't know anything about mechanical engineering. Anyway, he came to boss us around. I didn't take much notice. A pilot, if he's got what you call the brains to understand that he has to dodge the bullets that's coming towards him. He could have saved himself. So many other pilots escaped. And I mean, during the Second World War, they didn't all get shot down and become the engineers of ICI. ICI was great. Eventually, I became very good friends with the people there. But there was some stuck-up, tough-nosed people who gave me hell the first 4 years I was there. Anyway, the first year, during Christmas time, I was walking towards, not Christmas time, before Christmas, it was in, I think it was October or something, it was snowing like mad. And I was walking from the bus stand to the workplace. It was 7 o'clock, 7:30 I reached there. It took an hour for the bus to reach Clitheroe from Blackburn. So I have to set off at 6 to be there, to reach Clitheroe at 7 o'clock. And from there I walk, half an hour walk to the works. They give me towels and all to have a bath after the dust that has come onto my body. And one morning when I was walking, a car came past and stopped in front of me. And he opened the door and just where I was standing. And I got in and sat down. And the bloody idiot told me, "Get out, I didn't stop for you. I stopped for my friend there, white guy." So the friend came in and sat down. And I heard that friend saying, "Why don't you give the blighter a lift? Poor fellow is snowing and he's hardly got any coat on him." He said, "Let the fucking black bastard walk." Revenge. They drove off after I reached work, and he was, I'll come to about him later on. Anyway, the next week I was told by the foreman, "You'll have to go on shift and you'll be on D shift, A, B, C, D." They work 7 nights continuous and 2 days off. 6 mornings and 2.5 days off. Then you work in the afternoon from, the day starts on Saturday afternoon at 12 o'clock and finish at 10. 10-hour shift that night. And then the next day it's 8 hours. And then when you finish on, after the 7 days, you get a long weekend, 4 days off. That was great. By the time it was September, my brother was coming back from London. I had packed up everything with my big suitcase and everything. It was already there upstairs, the conductor's house, the Pakistani gentleman's house. I adored that fellow. He was a fantastic guy. I loved him. He and his wife was very nice people. There are nice people in Pakistan, Not everyone is a bastard. Anyway, some of them are really idiots, but I had a Pakistani chap who was working in ICI as a sweeper. And he was a very good friend of mine also, because I used to talk to him nicely. Anyway, I don't treat people as junk and filth or anything like that. I treat everyone equally. I swallowed my pride there many times when they told me, black bastard, why don't you go back to where you came from? What are you doing in our country? You want to take our money and then go and feed your people in India? So many abuses I have heard and listened, and I just didn't answer back because I needed the job. Bye-bye. Next story comes tomorrow. Don't forget, keep yourself safe. It's the best way. We are on lockdown now, and I've been to the counselor today, and I felt much better. And I made a chicken curry as well at my daughter's place. Anyway, cheers everybody. Bye for now. Don't forget, subscribe. That's the word. Bye for now. Take care. God bless.